Okay, people, welcome back to another Fwoosh News Quickie. As always, I'm Robo, and I'll still respect you in the morning. I swear, cross my heart. Now, for anyone that follows the Fwoosh front page, you knew this was coming. As soon as you saw the articles and the new pictures, you thought, shit, we're gonna have to listen to Robo ramble on about this tomorrow. Yesterday, sitting, eating, two magazine scans popped up of the SH Figuarts Star Wars Anakin Skywalker and Chewbacca. Now, we'll get to Chewbacca after Anakin, because Anakin is a doozy. And then promotional pictures came after. I'll get to those here in a second. I'm not a huge fan of the portrayal of Anakin Skywalker in the prequels, but I like the look, and you gotta like the character. So I was excited about the figure, but seeing this scan of the brown and the blacks and the figure itself against the dark background, amazing. Put me over the edge. Made me have to have it. So of course, 10-15 minutes later, promotional images came up with a little bit of information that makes this release a little convoluted. It's a little confusing about what is going on with this figure. Now, this is a Tamashii Web exclusive, meaning it's harder to get, it's more expensive. We've talked about this. But on top of that, they made some of the extras even harder to get. From what I understand, the exclusive is Anakin with the regular face, kind of the goofy look, but still pretty much Anakin from episode 2, his lightsaber, and then a couple of hands. But hopefully I have this straight. If you get in early on that pre-order, you also get an angry head, his Tusken Raider hating head, and the two lightsabers he uses at the end against Dooku. So if you get in early, you get the body, you get the extra hands, you get the calm head, you get the angry head, you get his lightsaber, and you get the two extra lightsabers. So 3 lightsabers in all. So why? I have to ask the question in the first place, why Anakin is even an exclusive. It's a new character for the line. It's a pretty prominent character in the prequels, and they make him an exclusive. I don't understand. But then to make it even more complicated on top of all that, to get the angry head, which I feel is the better head. It fits the personality of Anakin a little bit better. And then who doesn't want extras? Everybody would want the extras for the same price as the regular figure. But saying all that, the figure itself looks amazing. It looks cool. They're using the printing technology on the face, and yeah, in close pictures it's going to look weird, but in person it's going to look fantastic. As you can see with Mace, the height is there. Mace is a little bit taller, so he'll fit right in with the rest of the collection. Now, it does say the pre-order window is December 16th to December 26th, but the overseas sites that deal with these exclusives already have these up. And I tell you this because I already have mine. Get in line, boys. Behind me. Yep, you gotta wake up pretty early in the morning to get one over on old Robo, or stay up pretty late at night, or have faster internet service, which is pretty much the rest of the world. With this being exclusive, it's gonna run a little bit more. This is running about $65-70. That's without shipping, which is and then finally it's going to release in May of next year. And then of course there's the Chewbacca. Again, the magazine scan came up first. Against the dark background, looks fantastic. It makes the brown pop. It makes the sculpt itself pop. Chewbacca does look a little bit bored, but going by the look of it, I'm happy. I'm good with it. Now, at the time, based on my elite translating skills, I saw that there was interchangeable face parts. But we get to the promotional images and the information that came along with that, you find out that it's the whole front of the head. It's the hair, it's the top of the head, it's the face, which is good. That means the seam line is pretty much out of view when you're looking at it straight on. It doesn't have the seam lines in the face, which would kind of suck. It looks like there's a couple of different hands, and then of course the bowcaster, which you knew it would come with. And that's the only accessories. But for a big figure, we kind of expected that. And I say big figure because here comes the curveball. We had seen this picture with Han, and he's crouched over, he's bent at the knees. We thought when he's standing straight up, he'll be quite a bit taller, but this image was included with the promotional images. It's not terrible, but it shows Chewbacca to be shorter than what we were hoping. The information listed him as 170 millimeters. After some mathemacating and some scientific research, come to find out that's 6.69 inches. Rounding up to 6.75 inches because it's an easier line to see on this expensive instrument. The Figuarts Chewbacca is going to come up to about the upper lip of the Black Series Chewbacca. That may be too short for some people. I'm kind of good with relative height. Plus the sculpt and the articulation is going to put me over into really wanting this. And really, in this shot, Han is kind of in the foreground of Chewbacca, so maybe the proportions aren't as bad as this picture shows. That doesn't mean I'm not going to pre-order it. Speaking of that, Chewbacca is going to run about $60-65. Pre-orders open December 1st, and then the final release date is in April. So if you enjoyed this Fwoosh News Quickie, comment, like, subscribe. I'll catch you on Fwoosh.